I'm telling you, we need to do this so they will hear it and they need to accept what you say. Good evening, Liberia. Good evening, Liberians. What a great way to be back here on the program Issues of Today. Right here on Voice of Liberia 104.1. Coming to you live from Capital Bypass in Monrovia. Today is Monday. And today happens to be the issue of our nation. Telling our people 12th of December 2022. We've got weeks to 2023. Good evening, folks, and welcome to the program Issues of Today, right here on Voice of Liberia, where we converse to talk about the issues in Liberia, talking about what matters. Talking about the issues anywhere you are. You're in Ganta, you're in Nimba, you're in Bapulu, you're in Lofa, all parts of Liberia. We will do it. Welcome to the program Issues of Today here on Voice of Liberia 104.1. My name is Sekou, and I'm Sekou Sharif. This is where we converge. We converge here to talk about the issues. And so the issues, what are the issues currently in Liberia? What are the issues currently taking place in Liberia? The issues are many, and we need to talk about the issues. And so we'll continue to talk about the issues in Liberia and provide the platform for those of you always listening to us. Let me say good evening to you folks. Welcome to the program. As a matter of fact, it's always good to converse, to talk about the issues in Liberia. And we also want to say thank you to those of you that usually join us to listen, usually join us to participate on various programs on the radio. Welcome. Today is Monday. How many of you love Monday? I'm told most of the people don't love Monday. You know, Monday is a first working day in the week, and so you have too many things over the weekend. And so on Monday, you come into work and you say, wow, like this morning, I was really, really unhappy when I received a call from the television director, and I was told, you know, we need to go, you know. I said, but I needed to do it though. Welcome, folks. Welcome, my Liberian people. Let me say thank you to each and every one of you. You've kept us moving. You've kept us being very energetic to do this for the Liberian people. We are back again today. And so today, we've got some interesting issues. We've got some interesting issues. What has been happening since last week? There has been lots of issues taking place. Lots of issues taking place. So, what's happening in the government? What's happening in the opposition? Since the other time we talk about the two of the opposition leaders, they were seen on a charter flight to Nigeria. We condemn it and we say you can't be preaching. You say, oh, this is not right. You want to make the change, but you yourself, you are even worse than the change you want to make. And the Alternative National Congress continues with her engagement as to convince Liberians or make Liberians to understand about their upcoming rally on the 17th of this month at the Samuel Kayando Sport Complex outside Monrovia. The political leader of the Alternative National Congress, Alexander Cummings, had a media engagement, and that was, yes, he had a speech, and it was a pre-recorded speech. He delivered through a pre-recorded speech. You know, the last time I can remember, some other people were saying, "Oh, the president did not." You know, so sometimes these things happen, right? Which is not bad. I'm not saying it is bad though. I'm just saying it that sometimes if you mind politicians, you get confused. So we will take time to give our thoughts on that speech delivered by that pre-recorded speech delivered by the political leader of the Alternative National Congress, Alexander Cummings, and also Voice of Liberia has continued to do a lot of good things. You like it or not, it is up to you, but I think we've cut across. We're going to take time today to look at the opposition, particularly the Alternative National Congress, and we're going to take time today to look at the government. And today, our Pacific look will be on a very interesting story and a great development by the president's project in one of the towns on Banga Highway. It is very, touching. It is mind blowing. It is something that, when we had the conversation, we had an interview over the weekend, and I said, if only if the government could be more robust and serious, I think there are some things that have not been told. So we'll take time to talk about that issue and we'll provide some analysis about it. We have the video, we'll play you the video. We will talk about it. Most of you, we will go to the Deputy Presidential Press Secretary in person of Smith Toby. I'm told the President of the Republic of Liberia is currently in Washington, D.C., and the President should be speaking on tomorrow. Yes. And so we will join Smith Toby, the Deputy Presidential Press Secretary, to give us an update of the President's stay in the United States, and also what do we expect from the President on tomorrow as he's going to be delivering, I don't know, the speech or whatsoever. Smith will take us to speed on that issue this evening on the program. And when we come back, we have lots of other things to talk about. Now, last week we promised you Liberians about this company that has been awarded the contract to do the biometrics registration for work permits of foreign nationals. Due to our time today, we will talk about it on tomorrow, but we've got some new developments in extension with CTN. and much more other issues, right? So you just need to permit us because we are committed to you, Liberians, about what we bring to the table and what's in the interest of you, Liberians, about what we do. And we're going to go on a line now to talk to the Deputy Presidential Press Secretary in person of Smith Toby. I'm told they are in Washington, D.C. now. The president has arrived in Washington, D.C. We're going to speak with Smith on the line from the United States. And so he's going to fill us in with what are the issues, what the president is currently doing, who are those the president is expected to meet, or who are those the president has been able to meet, and how is the atmosphere, and by what time tomorrow the president will deliver his speech, and lots more issues about the president currently in the United States. Joining us is the Deputy Presidential Press Secretary, Smith Toby. Good evening, sir.
Good, let me say good afternoon from my end here. And it is always my pleasure to be on your network. Thanks for always following us and giving us these opportunities to speak to the Liberian people via your medium. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
You've been having, a lot of moves, and now the president is currently in the United States, particularly in Washington, D.C. Can you give us a clear update as to the president being in the United States?
Well, thank you. The president, I'm sure you are aware, or for those of you who haven't heard it, officially arrived here in Washington, D.C. on yesterday in preparation for the kickoff of the African summit that officially starts on tomorrow. So the president is already here. What is now going on is the finishing touches in terms of the president participation and involvement with the summit. And so we are looking ahead of tomorrow.
What are some of the engagements the president going to be having?
Well, again, the summit is bringing together leaders from Africa. Our understanding is some 40 or more African leaders are already here in the United States, especially specifically in Washington, D.C., as per the invitation of President Joe Biden. And they will be participating in a 3-day summit on different thematic issues. And the official program is on tomorrow. And leaders are given specific obligation on thematic issue to deliver their speech. And so the president of Liberia, who's going to be joining the other leaders that are currently in the United States, will be on the podium tomorrow to speak to a forum of young leaders from Africa. So it is the Young African Leaders Summit. And he will be speaking along with other African leaders at that summit on tomorrow at the opening ceremony. There are other schedules of meetings on the sideline, but again, we will not diverge the specific of those meetings until they are held. Reason being, we are very specific on the activities of the president, especially here in the United States, and those information should be precise and to the point. So we are aware that there will be other meetings, but as the president unfold those meetings, we will subsequently inform the public about where on schedule the president will address the forum on tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tobe, for joining us. You said it is in the afternoon from your end, and here it's in the evening. Thank you very much. We hope to keep in touch, and you can fill us in with some upcoming developments.
Thank you, Siku, and we will do test that on tomorrow because the president will also be meeting the Liberian community here in the United States and Canada. So that will come after the president meeting on tomorrow. But like you rightly said, once we've done with those engagements, and our next move will be to inform the public as to the ongoing involvement of the president during his stay here in Washington, D.C. But thank you.
Thank you very much, Smith Tobe, for joining us. He's the Deputy Presidential Press Secretary to President George Weah. They're on the line from Washington, D.C., telling us about the president's, address on tomorrow. We're going to follow and hear what he has to say. So, for those of you, the president is currently in the United States, mainly in Washington, D.C. Mainly in Washington, D.C. There where the president is. Okay, we move on now. We move on to lots of issues in the country. Um, we're gonna take our time and listen to the political leader of the Alternative National Congress, Alexander Cummings. We're gonna take a listen to it. The political leader of the Alternative National Congress.
My fellow Liberians, about 2 weeks ago, we announced an invitation to you, the Liberian people, to join the proposed peaceful rally on December 17th within the outer rim of the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex under the banner, We Tire Suffering. We Tire Suffering. Immediately following that announcement, a barrage of threats of violence and intimidation against any participant of the planned rally was launched. Our own government itself put roadblocks in place that would obstruct this rally by decreeing the SKD complex area off limits. We refused to back down because this is our constitutional right, the right to peacefully assemble. Today, I'm happy to inform you, the Liberian people, that you have won. And you will win many more rounds until final victory. In the face of massive outpouring of support for the rally from people from all walks of life and from every corner of our country, the government had no choice but to surrender to the will of the Liberian people. We Tire Suffering, December 17 rally will go ahead as planned. And by its constitutional obligation, the government will and must provide security and protection for its participants. My fellow Liberians, it goes without saying that you continue to inspire me and reinforce my belief that together we can and will achieve greatness for Liberia. For the last 6 years, I have made it my personal commitment to travel to all corners of Liberia and hear from the people who make up this beautiful country. From the peaceful lake of Cape Mount to the sparkling sandy beaches of Cape Palmas, from the verdant heights of Wologisi to the golden ridges of Grand Jide, what I've learned is the guide for every decision I make and every action I take. In the face of adversity caused by this government, you still continue to fight and do what you can for families and for your communities. I continue to be energized by this perseverance, resilience, and your steadfastness. However, the harsh reality we all know is that doing our part is not enough. We need a government that keeps its end of the bargain. But maybe this government hasn't done the work to know what the people across Liberia are going through, the suffering they are experiencing every day. Maybe there's a chance that this government has been living under a rock and is completely unaware of how hard life is for Liberians. This rally is our chance to make our voices heard loud and clear. Our chance to make our voices heard loud and clear. We will rally for all who continue to give their best and are being repaid less than they deserve. All who struggle in the rain and under the sun, on farms, in offices, in markets, or in shops, are trying to look out for their families, only to see their families crumbling every day under the weight of too heavy a burden to bear. All who need medical attention but cannot afford the high cost. All who are trying as best as they can to do the right thing, but are finding the means increasingly difficult. All whose dreams are fading despite their best efforts. All who fear the rising waves of crime and drugs in their communities. All who fear our country being turned into a transit point for drug trafficking. All who have served our country and are now abandoned by their country in retirement. Young people at risk, youth-filling prisons, streets and communities without hope, and all who are suffering in silence and are doing so in increasing sense of hopelessness. I therefore invite all of our people to stand together, ready to confront and overcome the fear of intimidation, to be watchful and attentive in our duty to preserve our peace and democracy, to stand against demagoguery, ethnicity, tribalism, and all that which divides and affects us all and the future of our nation. December 17 is therefore for all Liberians, irrespective of political party, tribe, religion, or gender. December 17 is for all who are going to bed hungry, all whose salaries are wickedly cut under the pretext of harmonization, all who cannot pay school fees or hospital bills, all who are jobless, and all who are increasingly despondent. December 17 is for Liberia. December 17 is for the people. Come to the SKD on December 17. It was the same place the WIA administration was inaugurated. It was where President Weah promised the Liberian people that his administration would change for hope. 5 years later, hopelessness has blanketed the whole country and is haunting every home and choking every Liberian family out of dignity and economic security. On December 17, therefore, Liberians will return to the same SKD place, not only to speak to the failures of the government, but also to remind the government of its many broken promises to the people of Liberia. Finally, as we ready for December 17, today and always, may we also never forget the words of the famous American statesman and political philosopher, Benjamin Franklin. And I quote, "Those who will give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety." Let me repeat, and I quote, "Those who will give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety," unquote. If you are happy your family has enough food to eat and your life is better off today, please do not stand by idly as your fellow Liberians suffer. Come and stand with those who have been let down by this administration and hear for yourself why they are tired and what they are tired of. Hopefully, then we can join together and fight for the Liberia we all deserve. Thank you, and may God continue to protect our democracy and bless Liberia.
Okay, there you have it. Let me tell you something. The politicians, and I've learned a lot, lots of issues from the way politicians speak, the way they tend to be that very honest person when they are not in said position. So you listen to the political leader of the Alternative National Congress. He had a press conference, and it was a pre-recorded speech over the weekend, and encouraging people to go out on the 17th of next month to go and to go and form part of the rally. And with the understanding in what he said, those of you that are being faced with difficulties, those of you that go to bed hungry, and he named several other, you know, issues of people being faced with. And mind you, let's get this clear. The Constitution is clear. Every one of the citizens of this country, they've got the rights to have a rally, to have a protest, to have anything. And I want to say it was good on the part of the Justice Ministry to have allowed them, gave them the permit so they can have the convergence on the 17th to express whatsoever. But yeah, a few things. Is it that Mr. Cummings is saying that when the 17th rally takes place, people will not go to bed hungry any longer? Or when the 17th rally takes place, will there be no problems any longer in the country? Or all the things that have been, yes, Yes, all the problems or whatsoever happening in the country, when people get jobs, because he mentioned job in his press conference, when people get jobs, or is this just another thing where yes, the ANC wants to show some strength? Mind you, like I said, Mr. Cummings is not right to. I mean, he's not wrong, or the ANC is not wrong to call for a rally. They're not wrong. Under the Constitution, people should be allowed to express themselves freely, and people should be allowed to assemble to petition their representative, in extension, the government. So there's nothing wrong about it. The CDC did it. The other political parties, other political institutions did it. But this is what I'm asking. And one thing I see, and I stay asking about is Mr. Cummings and the likes of Louis Brown. Is it that they're gonna have, my own thing here is, why were the people going to have a rally without submitting anything to anyone? And it is the government that you want to bring the change. No matter what the ANC do, you still have the CDC in power up to 2023 October. So if they can make the people to understand, and when they take over, they become the next government. So they're going to have the constitutional authority to bring the change. But until that can be done, all these things are coming to saying, those of the people that don't get job, what the other people here. I'm not saying I'm not asking you not to go for the rally. Get this clear. And I'm not also encouraging you to go for the rally. What I'm saying here, when politicians speak, they always tend to have the interest of the people. But you want to give them the opportunity and see if it is truth. CDC did it yet? CDC acted like they were the only people, they understood the problems Liberians faced. And the people had a mindset and thought that CDC could bring the change within the first 1 year because they were the people party. But but this is it. The ones that are making me wear. Mr. Cummings is saying in his press conference that those of you that don't have jobs, they rally for you. Those of you that can go to bed hungry, they rally for you. Those of you that are suffering, they rally for you. So you need to go out and form part of that rally to give a clear position to the government and the international world. I mean, the international community, and the international community. But there are few things I'm asking Mr. Cummings and the likes of Louis Brown and the other people in support of retire suffering. Is this retire suffering going to give jobs to Liberians that are going to be there? Is this retire suffering going to create or going to bring the solutions immediately? Because anything you do, you want to get the solutions. And in my mind, the only time the solutions we can get the solution is when Mr. Cummings is elected as the president of this country. So I think the most of their strength or whatsoever should be pushed in these upcoming elections. Tighten your belt, connect yourself, make the people to understand you can do it. But also, it could be another tactic to try Cummings' strength, to know if he has the support. And mind you, the late mistake that the ANC people will make, let me say this. The little mistake the ANC people will make, they don't put that number out on the 17th. Some of all who are you people will tell us your physique. Yaka. So some of you Some of you, yeah, I can enjoy the people. Me, I can enjoy the politicians. Then, when politicians speak, you say your problems will be solved today. So this is just my few questions. Is it that the people will create the jobs? All the people that are going to go for the rally, yes, honor the law. The people are accepted, and what they are doing, it is not against the law. They are right to have a rally. They are right to have to converse, to express themselves. But I asked the other time, they said they're not going to be presenting anything to the government. They ain't going to be presenting anything to anyone. So maybe people will just be making speeches. Can the speeches bring the change? Can the speeches make the, for example, if 10,000 persons don't have jobs, so they will make them to get the jobs? Or they think that just because ANC wants to show some kind of level of political strength, you know, it could be. Yes, we're moving towards elections. Every one of the political parties want to show that they have that strength, and it is not something bad, though. It is not something bad. They want to prove and tell the people, oh, we got this strength, we can do this, we can pull this number out and everything. But can that bring the change immediately, or can that solve the problems the people faced? And I want to say no. And what we are getting, there are serious discussions ongoing in the opposition chat rooms. I don't want to post these things because I don't want to be any people thing, but we have screenshots of the UP, the LP, and the ALP chat rooms. Serious discussions ongoing among political leaders, opposition political leaders, in various chat rooms. And what we are seeing here, they are encouraging their partisans to boycott. They are encouraging their partisans to boycott. Because on grounds, they are saying, they say, if their partisans attend the rally, what will happen? It will give a clear signal that Cummings has the popularity. Cummings is loved by the Liberian people. So you have the ALP, the UP, the LP in the chat rooms. Me, I will not post it though. I will not post it. I'm not in that phrase. I won't be in that phrase. But the people, political leaders, they are telling their partisans not to, they are asking the partisans to boycott since the people announced. And that thing, and let me tell you something, I think this is what that is killing the opposition. CPP was a very strong team to work with. That President Weah could not just play with so easily. CPP. But what the people did, what they didn't do, that got CPP where it is, it has killed the morale of the opposition. And there's no way possible that one opposition political party can win the equivalent so easily. It is something that they need to rethink. And the backstabbing, why you can help your man? Why you can help Alexander Cummings? That the main time. Okay, let me take a few calls on this issue. I don't want to go into it in detail. Let me let you Liberians to weigh in on this. You listen to that. Let me play the voice again, and then we go to the lines. Let me play you Mr. Cummings' voice. Play me Mr. Cummings' voice.
My fellow Liberians, about 2 weeks ago, we announced an invitation to you, the Liberian people, to join the proposed peaceful rally on December 17th, within the outer rim of the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex, under the banner, "We tire suffering. We tire suffering." Immediately following that announcement, a barrage of threats of violence and intimidation against any participant of the planned rally was launched. Our own government itself put roadblocks in place that would obstruct this rally by decreeing the SKD complex area off limits. We refused to back down because this is our constitutional right, the right to peacefully assemble. Today, I'm happy to inform you, the Liberian people, that you have won. And you will win until final victory. In the face of massive outpouring of support for the rally from people from all walks of life and from every corner of our country, the government had no choice but to surrender to the will of the Liberian people. We tire suffering. December 17 rally will go ahead as planned. And by its constitutional obligation, the government will and must provide security and protection for its participants. My fellow Liberians, it goes without saying that you continue to inspire me and reinforce my belief that together we can and will achieve greatness for Liberia. For the last 6 years, I have made it my personal commitment to travel to all corners of Liberia and hear from the people who make up this beautiful country. From the peaceful lake of Cape Mount to the sparkling sandy beaches of Cape Palmas, from the verdant heights of Wologisi to the golden ridges of Grand Jide, what I've learned is the guide for every decision I make and every action I take. In the face of adversity caused by this government, you still continue to fight and do what you can for families and for your communities. I continue to be energized by this perseverance, resilience, and your steadfastness. However, the harsh reality we all know is that doing our part is not enough. We need a government that keeps its end of the bargain. But maybe this government hasn't done the work to know what the people across Liberia are going through, the suffering they are experiencing every day. Maybe there's a chance that this government has been living under a rock and is completely unaware of how hard life is for Liberians. This rally is our chance to make our voices heard loud and clear. Our chance to make our voices heard loud and clear. We will rally for all who continue to give their best and are being repaid less than they deserve. All who struggle in the rain and under the sun, on farms, in offices, in markets, or in shops, are trying to look out for their families, only to see their families crumbling every day under the weight of too heavy a burden to bear. All who need medical attention but cannot afford the high cost. All who are trying as best as they can to do the right thing, but are finding the means increasingly difficult. all whose dreams are fading despite their best efforts, all who fear the rising waves of crime and drugs in their communities, all who fear our country being turned into a transit point for drug trafficking, all who have served our country and are now abandoned by their country in retirement, young people at risk, youth filling prisons, streets, and communities without hope, and all who are suffering in silence and are doing so in increasing sense of hopelessness. I therefore invite all of our people to stand together, ready to confront and overcome the fear of intimidation, to be watchful and attentive in our duty to preserve our peace and democracy, to stand against demagoguery, ethnicity, tribalism, and all that which divides and affects us all and the future of our nation. December 17 is therefore for all Liberians, irrespective of political party, tribe, religion, or gender. December 17 is for all who are going to bed hungry, all whose salaries are wickedly cut under the pretext of harmonization, all who cannot pay school fees or hospital bills, all who are jobless, and all who are increasingly despondent. December 17 is for Liberia. December 17 is for the people. Come to the SKD on December 17. It was the same place the Weah administration was inaugurated. It was where President Weah promised the Liberian people that his administration would change for hope. 5 years later, hopelessness has blanketed the whole country and is haunting every home and choking every Liberian family out of dignity and economic security. On December 17, therefore, Liberians will return to the same SKD place, not only to speak to the failures of the government, but also to remind the government of its many broken promises to the people of Liberia. Finally, as we ready for December 17, today and always, may we also never forget the words of the famous American statesman and political philosopher, Benjamin Franklin. And I quote, "Those who will give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety." Let me repeat, and I quote, "Those who will give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety," unquote. If you are happy, your family has enough food to eat, and your life is better off today, please do not stand by idly as your fellow Liberians suffer. Come and stand with those who have been let down by this administration and hear for yourself why they are tired and what they are tired of. Hopefully, then we can join together and fight for the Liberia we all deserve. Thank you, and may God continue to protect our democracy and bless Liberia.
Okay, that is it. It is the voice of Alexander Cummings, the political leader of the Alternative National Congress. Tim Cummins, the head is the head is Louis Brown. Let's go to the lines. We need to allow you, Liberians. What are your thoughts about what Alexander Cummins, the political leader, has said? 0770-907-907, 0770-907-907. The WhatsApp line, for those of you out of Liberia, we really encourage you to call us. The WhatsApp line is +231 770 907 907, +231 770 907 907 is the WhatsApp line. For the local folks here, 0770 907 907, 0880 907 907. We'll take the very first person. Hello.
Yeah,
Good evening, sir.
this is Philip F. Samba. I'm calling from Upper Tower.
Go ahead.
Yeah, for me, for those that are related to me, I'm urging them not to participate in that rally. Because those who are calling for the rally, they are the same people that are making Liberia to be hard and harder every day. Because the protest, burning tires, is a bad signal to the international community not to really bring investors in this country. So those who are related to me, don't go in the street. Don't follow Cummins. Cummins are scammers. They are scammers. They don't mean well for this country. Don't follow those guys. They are devilish in this country. They don't want to see the progress of the country. Some of us, Sekou, I used to tell you when you were with Feeder FM, some of us, like I've obtained my PhD because of this same nonsense. I'm still fighting for BSc. Okay? We have want our family members not to go in that rally. Thank you so much.
We'll take another person here. Hello. Good evening. Let's take another caller on the line on this number. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Levani Keita. I'm calling from Deshunemona, the Big Pisa, Rototown.
Mm-hmm.
To be very honest on the radio, I'm bonafide United Party members, but I'm sending a warning to all my United Party friends. No one should go on SKD to support Cummins. Cummins is not doing it for the interest of the Liberian people, but he's doing it to know the population that he have, if he get a hope that he can make it on the tree. Thank you.
We'll take another person. Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Good evening. Go ahead. Okay, you can talk. I'll take another person. Too bad. Sorry. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
I'm Thomas Johnson, calling from IGB.
Calling from IGB. Go ahead.
Sekou, I just want you to be aware that if Alexander Cummins is brave to tell the Liberian people that as government officials have been denied of pension money, you should know that Louis Brown has already told Mr. Cummins already what to do. And I want to know, what does the word rally mean? To generate money in an organization. If he's not generating money to give to the people, then why should the people attend? Because if you say, I will rally for you people that will give them something, he said, if you are hungry, come with us. If you don't have medication fees, come with us. How should we believe that this will happen? And what are you going to submit on the 17th? Are you going to tell the Liberian people, this, that, this, or because you say you are rallying? What is a rally? Who are you going to talk to? If this your same person, are you going to talk to? I want to know. Yes, because Cummins he's not mean well for us. Cummins don't mean well for the Liberian people. You want to destroy the Liberian people, man. Thank you.
Let's take another person, giving you Liberians the opportunity. Hello.
Hello, Sherry.
Yes.
How are you?
We're good.
Thank you. I'm sure because and I join you for the
Mm-hmm.
let me say this. Not just those elected to me, or almost all those who have decided to join the December 17th rally. I'm begging them in the name of God to boycott that December rally.
Why you want people to boycott the rally?
Thank you very much. The reason is very simple and clear. Let me say this to you. The people say if you are hungry, you should go and join the rally. And then if you are suffering, you go and join a rally. And people are suffering. Meaning that a developer rally over there, there should be something that will be conscious of people. When you go there, at least that company give you money. People are promised you when you come on the rally, so we give each party $250 for you to go and start your life with it. Or $300 for you to go and start your life with it. At least they will sound reasonable to people. But you say that, oh, when you are sick, when you are suffering, you should come. So meaning when you go on that rally that day, that means your suffering will finish on that identical day. Listen, the only way people will stick to this government is on the days of election. And the only place those that are preaching the messages there, my brother. Like, for example, they are the one that backstabbing and wrong people. For example, you will see Musa Berete, everyone knows Musa Berete record. You look at those that are around Mr. Kumis. This year it is not about us. It is about Mr. Kumis and Charles Louis Brown. They say themselves because they want to. I listened to one of your sister radio stations today. You know, I listened to some folks say how in Fabra Eslands. I would like to say this to you. It is not about me. It is about the people themselves. It is about the people that are saying.
Okay, thank you, Chief. Let me take another person. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Sego.
Go ahead.
How are you? This is Mohammed Pastor calling from Broadway, Iron Gate.
Mm.
Yeah, brother, thank you. Yeah, you know, Kumi, I don't know the thing they call rally. I don't know he'll be generating money for us to come or people bringing money. Let it be clear to what they want to do. Because some of them saying to all that demonstration, some of them telling all the marching, some of them telling all the rally. So let them be clear and tell us what they really want to do. Because he's saying those that are hungry, they should come. Those that even get something to come and stand with the people. So when we come, we're expecting to get something or what? So, you know, I just believe that that's why you're discussing. People want to show strength. And their opposition, they are already divided. So then he tried to put a horse in order. It's not just about demonstration. Put your horse in order. Get to the country. Get to your people. If you think you can change the president or you can change the government, that should be our focus. But in hardship, in every part of the world, he is saying he knows. They will not be fooling like black people. The whole war is inclusive because of the Russian war and the COVID-19. It's inclusive. They will not be fooling themselves. They will not allow the people tomorrow that will, in the future, war will come because what you said to your people and you're not able to meet up with it. So tell them, I beg you, thank you.
Thank you. Let's take another person here. Hello.
Mama.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. Good evening. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening, Segu.
Let's hear you.
How are you doing, sir?
We're great.
Thank you. Segu, I want to appreciate this. Appreciate this evening for the show, right? But the people that say we are suffering that they want to have a protest or we're gonna rally on the 17th. You're taking $2,000 to go and pay for the other part of the fee. You don't think that $2,000 can settle somebody's life? You don't think if you take a back or rest the festival season and share it on people that like to know that yes, at least you're doing something for them. But you go and spend the money on ground that they will spend to be causing us all day. If I just doing it to go marry me or you're doing it on a Saturday, which government entity will be open that you will take your petition to? I mean, it makes no sense. Louis Brown that damaged our life. The government that you are serving in, doing terror administration, they are the one that carry Liberia. They are the one that brought suffering, total suffering onto this nation. And he's saying people suffering today. He used the same mouth to abuse Madam Salif. So you think he can use that same trick on Joshua to get job?
But what about in somebody? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Let me take another person here. Too bad. Hello?
Good evening, Segu.
Good evening.
This is Raymond Charlie. I join you from Southern Street this evening.
Yeah, let's hear you.
I want to ask you, Segu, that now Louis Brown knows that Liberia was suffering. So when your information minister doing Madam Selita, Liberia was not suffering?
That mean you want to ask?
Yeah, I want to ask Louis Brown when they say he appear on your show as guest. They do it time. We must read that Liberia was not suffering and now we're suffering. We know Liberia suffering and we always make our decision. We'll wait until 2023 and we know what to do. We know what to do. So let's find it and sit at one place. Thank you, Segu.
Okay. take another person here. Hello. Oh, sorry, folks.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, Sekou, how are you?
I'm okay. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Emmanuel Richardson. I joined the conversation from Upper Carwell.
Emmanuel, go ahead, my brother.
And, I've been monitoring and following this protest. But for me, what really puzzles me is that if the people of Liberia is actually suffering, do you need people to speakers on the phone, very speakers, to go in community to tell people, they say you're tired of suffering, you're kind of protest? If they bring people feeding the pinch, if they're really suffering, they get a fool. Some of them living on palm carriage at the cliff, some of them eating sugar cane to live. Do you need people to be going from community to community, from horse to horse, telling people, they say you're suffering, you're on the screen, let's protest? If the Liberian people really suffering, they step will come also willingly to protest. We don't need people to be going from door to door and telling people, say, hello, go protest. Look, but if Mr. Kumi feel that he can win president, we are every time he feel that he win president, we are 110 president. 2023 is here. If you feel you can win president, in fact, if the Liberian people are actually suffering, then you Kumi favor. No need for him to go to people door to door and they can go protest. Because 2023, the Liberian people are the same with suffering, they're not go for Kumis. But we are saying to them, these people, they are jokers. No matter what they do, at the end of the day, we will end it at the battle box. You can even protest from now to next year, we will end it at the battle box.
But the people have the right to they not say protest, or in that protest, the people said they're gonna have the not protest.
No, listen, the people get a jingle. I monitor the jingle. On Team Ajala station today. They did not say please for somebody, they said protest in a jingle.
But we ourselves will get it here, we're playing it though.
Yes, even on the very papers that the mom the speaker, the jingle talking about protest, the jingle never say please for a summer. So we are saying to them
nothing about protest there, Baba.
So what we saying while I protest, on a protest, I'm a question to the Liberian people. If you come out and say you tired suffering, so right after the protest, you will not suffer again. We are saying to them, if you see that president, we have brought hardship on the people. Well, for 2023, we agree that.
Okay, Chief, thank you. Let me take another person. That's the beauty of the radio. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, my name is James. It's a long time. Yeah, it's not really necessary because you have to do our classes that will happen in Labura. And Mr. Kumi the process in Labura, and not so do it that way. Like what my brother was saying, if people are really suffering, we got to go to the bar. I mean, I will always say in Labura, and my name is James K. Lonte. Any political leader ever give me go in the country, I will hunt you in the country wheresoever you go. Because we tired of war in the country. You get the putting people together all the time for protest. Protest is now our problem in the country. Okay. Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much. Giving you Liberians a time. Let's speak out.
Yes.
We can disagree to agree. Hello, go ahead.
Yeah, Sekou, good evening. This is just a quick question from Brother.
Let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, Sekou, thank you very much. You know, man, the only thing I got to say, if you approach a woman, you bring a woman in the home, Sekou, if the woman misbehaving in the home, you don't have to just be chunking or thing or start calling people then. Sekou, the only solution is to get another woman and bring that woman in the home. That's all you can do.
So what you mean?
They think insurance, Sekou, that wait for 2023. Wait for 2023, we'll decide where we want. We need a people.
Oh, you think the rally is not important?
It's important, Sekou. It's important.
Will you be part of the rally?
Some people will take it. Yes, I'm part of the rally. Don't even talk. I'm the number one man on the front row. I and my group, we're part of it.
Okay.
We're part of it. But what other people will say, do that have negative impact? Do that have negative impact for the rally? Some of them will come out in a kind of disgruntled way saying that they carry a demonstration. But we are carrying on a rally. We are carrying a peaceful rally that the world international community know. That's why we say in 2023, we will decide with the Labrador what we want, and we know what we want. 2023 will tell you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let me go to this other side of the phone. The cost. Yeah. Again, president, can't be talking like that. Let me go. Let me take this person. I'm trying to take the calls from the other end. The other side, the calls are too many. I want leading small. I go to the other side. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Just move from your monitor now. Move Move from
My
near your
name is,
monitor.
yeah, thank you.
Mm.
My name is Vanessa Fare, I'm calling from District 8.
Mm-hmm.
I want to appreciate God so much for this unique meeting. The reason that we are going for the rally because some people not understand, but we are going for the rally because President we have promised on SKD. He said that he will come to do a change. Even at that time, President we are, Madam Sherry were in power. We bring a lot of argument, have Madam Eddie, she's a rule, she's a this, she's a that. But that on the government is worse than ever before. And I tell you for free, we are going there. We expect ourselves because first of all, for children to go to school is very hard. There is no rankings. Things are difficult. Even go to business, it's not easy. So we are getting out there for the international community to know that indeed that we are there suffering. What they are saying at their own. We won't go to the ballot box. We'll get president. We are one thing. Take it from me. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. I like it. You have the discussion. Hello, let's continue here. Good evening.
Yes, Sekou, how are you? This is Lai Dougley, and I call from around Broadville.
Lai, go ahead.
For me, for the little time I spent on earth in Liberia, the word suffering, they have been a national anthem. No government since Liberia was founded, no government that even at the time people were selling resin in Liberia for 10 cents for cup. Liberian people were still complaining on suffering. So the word suffering in Liberia, I think, is just a national anthem. Now, most of our people in Liberia don't really read. Do your research. Show me one country in Africa right now that everybody that enjoying or people enjoying. Show me one country. The great Ghana that have all the factories. Ghana have more than 1 year factories in Ghana that are producing a lot of things. The people in Ghana are crying that they are suffering. Show me one country in Africa. Even America right now, all your people there, ask them. Some of us that have our people in America, we used to get money from them most often. The people that are calling on the radio, ask some of them when they call a sister and a brother and a mom in America, what thing they can say? They can tell that, oh, America is hard. If America can complain about hard shit, what about Liberia? So we need to understand. For me, I always tell people, you have to, if someone can come from where Guinea and survive in Liberia, so you want to tell me in your own country you can survive? Why only Liberian people crying for hard time? One food American, you open tea shop in our community, you eat 3 times a day. You will not get a food American talking about hard time. Only difficult Liberian. Look, if I go born 10 children, if I don't have the means to take care of that 10 children, you can't say blame one president or you can't say blame one government. It's not the government tell you to go born 7, 8, 9, 10 children. We need to understand these things and understand that the global issue is affecting the whole world. Do your own research. 25 kg in Senegal, almost $25 for 25 kg. Do your own research. In Liberia, like 7.5%. Do your research. So our people make it to appear like Liberia is the worst country on earth. I say no. There are people who running from Guinea and selling to kind of abroad also. How many people living for to go Guinea to go also?
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Let me take another person. Oh, too bad. You can move from your monitor, please. Hello. Yeah?
Hello.
I will let you go. I will not. Hello.
Yeah, Sekou, that caller that just dropped the line, Jenna. You not get no response. You not get no response. You get children. You get napped.
Hello. No. Don't do that. Hello. Don't do that. Don't do that. He has his right. He can support or he can support. It is his right.
Maybe one of those that benefit from the government, one of those that support that are getting resources from the government. Like, why he's saying that. But if you know that people that get children that going to school,
will you listen to me? Listen to me now. Listen. All the other things you're talking ain't going to air.
Which one?
Hello.
That not that who does
but man, listen.
African country.
Listen.
Everyone is suffering. Yeah, it's true.
But you're not listening.
Should we continue? Should we continue suffering?
Can you listen? Can you listen to me, please?
Suffering?
Hello.
Go ahead, Shebu.
You need to be cool. What I'm saying, the caller has his right to disagree or agree. So if you call, you need to speak. The man said, everywhere people suffering. You get a time to come on the radio. You to say your own too.
So everywhere people
don't
suffering,
go attack the man. Say your own.
Continue suffering.
Say your own.
That's why you try to say that we're is suffering all over Africa. We should continue. Say 1980, 1990 suffering there. So let us suffer, my boy. You let go ahead, let continue suffering. That's why you try to say. And for that, rather, we'll be there.
We will be there. We made the international community know that we are tired suffering. If you're not lucky, let him close the eye. We will be there 24 hours. So let him like it. You shouldn't go on the field. We'll be there. We'll be there for our men. So you might not go and say that people will suffering this time for 1990 normal day.
They may get it right to say.
So that means we should just continue to suffer. That's what he's trying to say. Because he's benefiting from the government. He's getting resources from the government. Why
so somebody benefiting from government account?
That's what he's trying to say. Because if you're not getting, if your ability, you not get responsibility, you get children sent to school. That's why he's saying that. Because if you get responsibility, you're not made that statement.
Okay, so when you go for the rally, meaning you're suffering everything within here.
That way the people will know that this is what we're going through. This is what we're going through.
So when the people know that, meaning the problem will solve?
Then they will know that the government, the reason we're taking for that, we're taking the out of 2023. This is the reason.
Okay, thank you very much. I love that. You know, the thing is getting interesting, and this is how it is. Hello.
Yeah, Segu,
good evening.
This is like to play. I beg you. For me, I'm not enjoying anything from this government. As a young man, I started with one motorbike. Today, I get 2 bags, I get 2 keke. So I call on this platform and I said, the government not pay you born 10 children. I get 3 children. I live Boville.
Oh, you come out too?
Yeah, Segu, you know why? You know, this suffering in Liberia, most of our people look up to government and are suffering us. We are young people in Liberia. We are not creative. I started with one motorbike. I get motorbike, I get keke. And I surviving only. I'm certified. So I'm not. Today, anybody win. The man said that someone will get will not suffer because we can turn $5 into $10. If you will sit down and see that government can do everything for you, it's up to you. I have 3 living children. I have 2 girls, 1 boy. They are going to good schools for keke.
Yeah, but you're not suffering now. That what the people say. If you're not suffering, don't go there. The people that are suffering, they don't want to go there.
No, Segu, I'm not stopping people from going there. But anytime people try to talk good about Liberia, people say we join from government. We just want to abuse them, man, to tell them that no. It's not everybody who talk good about government and join from government. Some of us who call on the radio, we are business guys. For me today, Segu, I can go in the bush, I pay people to bring I can't sell them tomorrow. I will still get money. I will not say that on Lulu Bomi playing Lulu, they playing cat.
Okay.
And say, oh yeah, that's right.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Let me take another person. Oh man. Hello.
Hello. Hey, Seku, how you doing?
No, you did not come in good. You need to move from the monitor, sir. What's your name?
Yeah, Seku, there's Sam. Are you getting me now?
Sam, I'm getting you. I've been hearing you, but what I'm saying, you came in very bad. I think you monitoring yourself.
I think I'm much better now, right?
Yes, you can go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Good. Seku, you see, it is not like people are depending on government to make their ends living. No. But you see, there's a social contract that exists between government and the citizens. And that is why you go to the ballot box to vote a specific government which will provide the basic necessity or the bread and butter for the country. That has to do with better education, better roads, school, hospital and those things. Where companies will come and you and I will have work to do to work to those companies because we know government cannot take everybody or exhaust everybody. That is the social contract. So it's not about whether government to the born 50 children. No. Everybody wants to be born children. But you go to other countries, you will see that the government is
you don't take the team from the people team what they want to do. The people talking about a rally. Y'all are sticking to the rally.
Yeah, okay, all right.
You're living the bonnie.
The people have said, if you are not suffering, do not attend the rally.
Sure, they said
if you feel you are suffering, come to the rally. So they are not forcing anybody to go to the rally. That's the first thing.
Will you be there for the rally?
Well, it will be on a Saturday. I will be at work. That's the first thing.
Okay.
But let me just end on this note.
Let me take another person.
The reason why this government or the people decided to elect this government is because they said that this government could bring a change for them, so they rejected then the United Party government. So now the government should not complain. Go and help to do what the people elected you to do. Simple. Start the comparative analysis that during Ellington this did not happen or this happened. That is why we elected you to change the situation.
Okay.
Thank you, Seku.
Thank you very much. Let me take a political couple pass away. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Seku, and good evening to the good people of Liberia.
Couple pass away. It's been a long time, brother.
Yeah, I'm around Seku. We following the happenings.
You enjoying your country here? My man, Thomas, answer me here before you go to the issue. You enjoying your country here?
That's it. We just try to put ourselves in our economy.
You took your pay already? The government pay you?
Not yet. So the misinformation I pass around government and pay everybody for December. That information is false. I'm yet to receive my November salary.
When you receive the thing, you must show faith to my crew.
No, I'll come volunteer.
Okay, go to the issue, my brother.
To the issue, Seku, I think sometimes you listen to people defending government and I look at our appearance or something where they live. It's bad for me because if you defend the government, you should be in a position where government creating the environment for you to live in a very good environment, peacefully. For instance, you cannot be living even where you don't have electricity, no water. You're struggle, but yet you take phone and defend everything.
When you Cooper pass away, Ben supporting United Party, you were living good place. You had everything to your disposal.
When you say support, I feel.
Oh, Cooper pass away left the line. Oh, Cooper. You not get plenty children and you want John Wish. That if Cooper not do it. Cooper not get plenty children and you go John Wish. Cooper, they question you answer. Cooper, you get plenty children and you go John Wish.
I'll call you back in network, man. The network, sorry.
Go ahead, Papa. I ask you a question. When you were supporting Unity Party, you had everything to your disposal?
No. I'm not living in a deprived condition. I was well off doing Unity Party government. I was at the bank. I was working in the private sector.
So how sure are you the other people that are calling, they're not living better life?
I know people that I know in person who can into our daily basis. If you see them and they bring and say the president does the wrong thing, they will kind of say no, why the president is doing it right. They say, oh, the president travel with more than 30 presidents, will kind of say no.
But right loyalty, but you will be part of the protest. I mean the upcoming program.
And people, the Liberians have the right to assemble, to call a government attention, they say peaceful assembly.
Cooper, will you be there?
It's welcoming that people who have interest.
Cooper from Unity Party, will you be there?
But I'm a Liberian.
Cooper from Unity Party, will you be there?
I'm a Unity Party Palestine. When my party makes decision on the rally,
will you be there?
When my party takes decision on the rally,
I have screenshots from your political party, your political leaders, they're telling you not to form part of it because when you do it, it will show that Alexander Cummings has strength.
No, I don't think that's the reason because for me, I'm an institutional person. I don't just go around because tomorrow if I go for a rally, when my institution is not in the know of a sudden I'm going to take responsibility.
But I'm telling you, say it's what you're discussing in your chat room. I say they say you're not discussing in your chat room.
You assume me first our party so organized party okay, take decision, executive committee of the party take decision and become session by the party and policy. Until the executive committee can meet and take decision, the party cannot come out with official statement. Individual can support any protest alone.
No, the people did not say protest, oh. They said rally.
Okay, let me just say rally now. I'm saying that individual in this country can engage as they do anything they want to because tomorrow you who is responsible for me, I'm an institutional person and people know me to be a policy tomorrow if I go out on this park or tomorrow or I cause problem tomorrow. Who? So that won't become a park because my party I don't come out official position on the rally.
So when your party will come out official position now?
If they have the rally, communicate with the institution and give a reason why we should join them, we have no option.
So up to now, all the ANC say you don't see reason yet.
About the first United Party institution with party official that makes decision behind the party. So if individual like for me, if I choose to go there, it left with me as an individual. I'm not going there as United Party president. I'm going there as a Liberian.
Okay,
so the president say we are solving is clear. Yeah, we are solving this country.
Then why are you again join the people too now? And not all of any opposition.
So but they never opposition business. People solving the country opposition business. People go to
bed. That get ANC rally, eh?
Come again?
That ANC rally, eh?
No, but ANC people calling for the rally tomorrow. Anything happen tomorrow? You see, when the Justice Minister wrote. The Justice Minister wrote the Secretary General ANC, Alonso too.
Yeah.
He did say that we receive communication that you guys want to assemble. And we'll discuss the police director to see how best they can give you security.
Okay. Cooper, thank you very much. Thank you, brother. Hey, you see, yeah. You see, when I'm telling you some things on the radio, and just say the Unity Party minute, they will not be there. They may not honor mind the whole reality. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Sekou, that's one Paul Kangba calling from Paul River tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am calling all disgruntled and dissatisfied citizens that decided to support Boakai, not to even get on their feet. I'm also calling all sympathizers, those some all we are not from the Unity Party, but we just decided that, to support Boakai. So we are calling on all women in Liberia who have decided not to support Boakai, not to go on their feet.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Because even we go on the fees, we pay our children's school fees, we put food on the table for everybody. No.
Ambassador Boakai has returned from Nigeria. What did he come with?
Oh, he come with a lot of goodies. The envelope will be open.
Okay. The envelope will be open. Hello? Go ahead.
From Debawa SK, looking down jacket, District 15. My name is Elizana Obama, Putu Yanti, it's in Allah Suku from Atashari, we are speaking. I said I'm keen in a list to many colors, giving analysis as it relates to the issue how to do with the protest come on the 17th.
No, rally, not protest. Rally.
Okay, the rally. Now, if you look at it, they said, the masses are suffering. So it's all that they say they want to send a message to this government. As far as some of the concerned, the masses are not suffering. But some of the young people are very much lazy. Some of the young people choose to sit home just to play checker. Now the question come about the vision behind this issue how to do with the rally. When did he got to realize that the Liberian people are suffering? When yesterday when he was for the bustling one year down but
who determines as to when someone should take a decision?
It was not the same with Casino Brown. When the government knows the poverty reduction strategy, basically they choose to take Liberia out of poverty. It was the same with Casino Brown who came and said, hey, the government in regards to the issue have to take Liberia out of poverty. As far as I'm concerned, this government is performing to the expectation of the Liberian people.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Let me go back to the lines again to take your calls. Those of you out of Liberia, you won't participate. We don't call the WhatsApp number. You'll be dead. Liberians will call. So we're taking more calls here at at 8 o'clock. We call it a day, and then we transition. The calls are too many. This person. Let's get this. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, Secretary, good evening to you. My name is Rose, and I'm calling from the Oro.
Rose, go ahead, my sister.
Thank you so much. And second, I'm here lying down, see that hearing people are so bitter about this rally. I begin to ask myself, why is it people so bitter about this rally? I'm not going to be there, but I see nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the message, the right message? Yes, it's the right message. People are suffering. Are we not seeing people suffering? If you and I can afford 1 or 2 cents, yes, so be it. But other people are suffering. And also the burden is on us. Because if our family members or friends don't have it, definitely the burden is on us. So people are definitely suffering. So I see nothing wrong with the rally that people coming together to have their opinion or maybe to send up a message to the government or to the world. Nothing wrong with that. What?
Rose, are you suffering too?
What that question? Well, I will not want to say that to me, but am I not seeing people suffering around me? Definitely, I'm seeing it, and I think I don't know whether when you park your car, you see some people come to you, oh, my baby, what you get for me? People, you see
that thing has always been happening. Even Ellington happening.
But plenty now. Plenty. I want plenty.
Okay.
So the people got issue not just they got a lot of issue. I'm very sure going to get a lot of messages from them on the 17th. It's not just going to be that.
Oh yeah.
People, are you suffering or are you not suffering? But the issue that we raised, I'm very, very sure. Now that also going to come up because Circle to be frank, that was my first time in October to see a 25 kg of drug to be sold for 35 to 40 USD, and that's also.
And it's so good it's so good you are a business person and you travel a lot. Have you asked how much people are selling rice in Sierra Leone, Guinea, Ghana, and Nigeria?
Yes. $21, I agree. But those people are used to it. They've been buying it like that. Some people have been buying it. Some other countries, $21, $19, $22, yes. But in Liberia, it's not the case, Sekou. You are not know. I've never heard a bag of rice to be sold in Liberia for $20. This is my first time in 2022.
Okay.
Never.
So Rose will beg you, you might please go be part of the I don't know with tire suffering rally.
If I have the time, I'm not going to be here on Saturday on the 17th. I'm going to travel. Or I want to be part of that rally because why? I'm not part of no political institution, even though I support JNB. So I'm suffering. If I'm not suffering directly, but indirectly.
That you're in a chat room playing all the baba thing about ANC.
Sekou, I really don't know what you're talking about. So I have no idea of what you're talking about. But I'm saying the rally is not a bad idea, and I wish I was in Liberia. I want to be part of that rally. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. The party people, LP, and that of ANC, the people say they would not go there to can't give Mr. Cummings the credence or whatever. Who's this? Hello?
Yeah, I'm Brother Prince from two community.
Brother Prince
Yeah.
And now you're no more here to be calling on. Go ahead.
Sorry, I tried to get that number, but
go ahead, Coco now.
If it were me, I won't have been on that field on the rally. I will not go there because 2023 is coming and we can go to the ballot box and then I'll see them there.
Okay, thank you. 2023 is coming. Let's take other people. What do you make of it? You listen to the speech by the political leader of the Alternative National Congress relating to the upcoming rally. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Sekou, how are you?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, this is my thing, and I'll call from Clarita. I'll continue to call because I heard somebody saying that we that defend government, we don't have Stephen play when you see our parent, you feel safe. But look, in Liberia, when we get on the radio, let's discuss the issues. If you be questioning what people sleeping, then we also question Kubo because Kubo was in government, he's still living here, man. Was in Banavi.
Hey, bye. Let's not be personal now. You don't need that one.
No, listen. Kubo always do the thing.
No,
when Kubo set this platform,
I beg you, please go to the issue. Go to the issue. Let's.
Yeah, but then you're supposed to tell him to stop making that kind of mad.
Sorry.
You're supposed to blame your man.
I take the blame. Sorry.
Yeah. And the second thing here, look, if whether you business woman or businessman, if you feel like bring people through the suffering, cancel your travel trip. Go there and express to the world that you tired suffering. You can't be traveling around Africa, you traveling and enjoying yourself, then you say people tired suffering. Nah, I heard somebody saying Liberian people not used to buying rest, expensive. Then I differ with you. Because even normal days, during our days, people were buying rest in abroad very cheap. From Dota, from Towata, from Tottenham, how much people are buying rest? Up to Manaserita, how much rest them to? So for somebody to say that Liberian people, that the misinformation people will carry all around. Just the time we're buying half $800 Liberian dollar. Manasari level almost $15. So if you would say that Liberian people are not used to buying rest expensive, then I don't know which part of Liberia you were living. And the suffering in Liberia, I always ask people, look, Sekou, for some of us where we grew up, our parents make cassava farm, our parents bring food to send out to school. Right now, some of us, we are not burning food, we are not making cassava farm to send our children to school. So I always ask people, what?
Okay, thank you, Chief. Thank you. This person. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Sekou.
Good evening.
Thank you for the show this evening. My name is Peter K. from Jr. I'm calling from Suffering Town.
Go ahead.
And thanks for the show. Sekou, I just joined your program lately, but I want to say, I think Liberians who are criticizing this rally, in totality, they are not being judged to those who are going out tomorrow or let's say on the 17th to protest. Because the truth of the matter is, we are in a position where Liberians are suffering. On the average, Liberians are suffering and going through a whole lot of pain. So in totality, we cannot support this ethnical rally, and that is the reason I'm not supporting it, is because for me, it's a timing. We don't criticize them. It's a constitutional right. It's a right to come out at this time and want to protest. And they are giving out the same grievances, the same issue we all have. But we all are taking a different stand at this time. And that is, why cannot wait one and for all for 2023? I have issue with President Weah and his administration and the way he's leading the country. I'm angry with him. I'm mad with him. But the person to wait, election is right here. Even you go out there, you give petition to petition. We are all your petition you give. The man is not already listening, and you will not say anything to it. Why go waste your energy? Just wait 2023. You get you mad with him. You go to the ballot, you push him out, and that is what tomorrow will do. We will not be around it, but tomorrow, 2023.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Good evening. Okay, let's take another person on the line. So we're gonna take roughly 3 calls. Then we call it a day on this issue. Amen. Just move from your monitor, please. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Segu.
Good evening.
Man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the problem out there is that
What's your name?
Some people when they calling on this station,
What's your name,
they
sir?
talk about other people, talk about other people.
What's your name,
Most of the
sir?
people are talking all kinds of things. They are backed up. If you know that you are suffering in this place, you go on the rally. If you know you are not suffering, you won't go there, you go there. But you cannot sit and say no one suffering in this country. There are also bachelors that get talking all of these things. Let us start attacking other people, then let them do what they want to do. Bye-bye.
If you knew where I went. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Seku.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having P. Damo, and I join your conversation from district number 17. You know, the rally is very essential. Those that are talking the rally will put stop to the rally. You know, that people are benefiting from the government. And 5 consecutive years, we've been taking the government, the Liberia suffering, not doing well for it, lazy. So that alone going to make the international community know that we are suffering and our leaders doesn't want to listen to us. So it's essential. Look at Becca Rapper. The people said that the rest was $13. $13 in the country. They said that they get the rest there, money to subsidize the rest issue. But look at from $13 all the way to $20. I know what they're coming on me business. So thank you, man. Seku.
Okay, thank you very much. This person, the last caller. Hello.
Yeah, thank you for your show today, Abraham. Let me just tell you something. Yeah, Joe, we are just being in America. 2023, Joe, we are getting win. We can't
in Mali, America. Eh? Okay, the last caller here, then we transition. Yeah, hello. Where's the producer?
This is Ben Jackson. I put him forward.
Okay.
You know, the issue about the rally is different. That brought to be different. A lot of promises President Biya made to all to be different. They meant for feeding, they meant fail at being for the different. And you know what I'm saying? No, they meant to what they had a question. We're not going to be a spectator to our own economy. You know what I'm saying? See what happened in the Ministry of Commerce. See what happened in See president now. They all read the red issue.
Okay.
See how much red I think so far. To be frank. They're not making comparison about red playing arrow. You know how much people selling red? Can you imagine this one time you're making 5,000 for better red? Well, according to 2,000 now you're in people. You're talking about arrow. So tell me now, you get what we are seeing red. This they wear that red that lowest side we're looking at so different. Who arrow go do how much for better red? They are selling in a store. Go check it. You have to be with the red. They red any arrow go there. Now alternate red is why you create best to say it can be sweet. They are taking to be good red. Well, I think I'm not go all over to see the red. I am not being compared with the particular red. You know what I'm saying? To be fair, the business for Apple. See what happened now. See somebody will be selling soy drink from the party, buy from the party, then they can't usher in it. All happened. The whole business, the whole community, not you working at all. You know what I'm saying? See now, see going in the country. We're talking about we depend on the government. The same way, this one in block, my one you must tell.
Okay, thank you very much. That's all the time we've got to be here on this issue. And let me say this. It is acceptable under the laws of our country that people can protest, people can rally. And so Tim Cummins, Mr. Cummins, they are not wrong to call for rally on the 17th. And we as a media institution will cover that program, will cover it, will go there, will carry it live on the television. Yeah? But you listen to the Liberian people, Mr. Cummins. If you're listening, or any of your folks in the government, in your party listening, the people you are expecting to come for the rally are the ones that were calling. You heard what they said. It is up to you. Okay, folks. To the last segment of the show, fellow Liberians, let me say this. I want to say thank you on this note to the president for the Hustle Unit projects he has around the country. The only thing is the government lacks the ability to tell the story of some of the sources. We are not going to use this radio to propagate the government messages as if to say we are the PRO of the government. But when we see the good things, we talk it. Like the same way we can sit here and say the bad things that they've done, it is also upon us as watching us on the television. Sorry, we went off due to the electricity, but then we're back now, and we're gonna play this. It is very interesting. Yes, we're gonna play this so you can take. And this is a really heart catching story, and it's something very interesting. Listen and listen well to this story. Listen. Hello and welcome to this special interview on Voice of Liberia. Mama, how you doing?
Wow.
How did they go with you?
Wow, I thank you. When you gave me lab to see the day I come from, I went all in where I come by safely.
How far from here to the bush?
How? That's what they say, huh?
Play far, eh? What's your name, Mama?
I need to have my Lord.
What's your name?
Marsh and you.
Marsh and you. How long you been living here?
I think I'm on the song.
1977. And they house you in now. The first one you are living in, that what kind of house?
Now, okay.
The black house, eh?
No stick.
Oh, how you can do? You put the sticks, so put the sticks.
Put it back, right, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That you are living in. From that time that you are living in up to this new government account, right? Oh, okay. But you're living in a very good house. How you got a house?
You heard that one time I went in the bush, you know, I had to go in the bush walking. My children say, somebody can hear. People here, they say the whole year. Then you're not afraid to be in the whole, the old horse, they come and change it. I said, thank God, yeah. I said, but they say the post said they will come back. So one I will never up. I said, not wrong with the walking. Walking, they walking, they add me. They said, oh, they got a horse here. They said, watching your horse, your horse, how much? I said, I 5 room. They want you to 2 room. You agree to it? I said, yes.
So when the people that come to you, they say they want to change the house. They ask you for money, or they say that who send them? Eh?
They are open sending.
That Opon send them? But when they come, they say that Opon send them to come and bought the place and build.
Yeah, when they say they say people are the before they say that job we are pressure.
Okay. They say that job we are what?
Pressure.
Okay, he project, eh? So they ask you for money, they think they were doing it, or they do it free?
No, they not have money.
Okay. So you not pay any father?
Nothing.
So they tell about that how many rooms you see that inside?
There are 2 rooms with living room inside.
So what you doing for living? What you can do to survive and live? Now what do you see? You can go on the farm, eh? You be doing the work.
Yeah, Bridget, what is that?
You go more.
More. And I get me, they came out. I in the wire, when I go so in the bush. No way. You see, I come from green contract. You got my wall. I said the wire they gave me, I want to boom, my rent, what is that? I'm not getting money here. They see me going in the room, in the bush. So, personally, I come inside the bank. I can rest when the day. I bring a lava me. I say, I want to go in now because I play from the Sunday. I said, before I get old, I'll be my whole too. Then somebody can do me now.
Also, it was a plane.
It was a plane.
You really wanted to build a type of house?
Yes, 2 rooms.
2 rooms.
Wait, inside about when I get old, I will not go outside. So, God, because somebody can do it for me. So I get God, and tell the person thank you.
What you want to say to the president? What you want to tell him about what he not do for you? What you want to say to him?
I want to tell him thank you what he did for me. I tell him thank you. And I ask him to do it more. He must do more and more.
All of government and not being here. You all Oman now. You been here, you are all man. You been seeing other governments then they not go. Since all the other governments then they not do anything for you in the time here, let it.
I'm not even here for my people. I'm not here for my man. Who going for internet the late president Tommy Fun. I'm not here that president pay for somebody. Oh my first time they did it for me. Thank you. I have a praying glass of war. Give me the hand, let me design my heart, let me sit down on the road. But I say, I'll take you like over to behind. I don't know if I pay my own. I didn't want to call the same one, baby. I said, I want to sit down on the road tomorrow when you're buying from hospital. If any kind of job, you're going to look for me. I said, I'm going to look. They make me get west. So I'm looking for Sonny Jesus to send away to the west. You see my hand?
So you really had that dream. You really been thinking that, oh, you really want to build a kind of a house.
Yes.
But because you don't have the money,
yeah,
you really been thinking. I know when it happened, you were looking just like magical.
It's just in my dream. The day I know, I cannot enter here, I can just make a deal. Because I'm one baby in my room, decent. Yeah, I pray for it to do it. You see me say I first go and get beat up.
So what all you want to put in your house?
I want to bring all my in my room.
Okay.
I want to bring my and I say my friend from right in my living room. Now they tell I bought it the last and say nice. So anybody that come in my house, when they come there, they can't see me there.
So which type of material? How much for the material? What you want to put?
I don't know. Why higher? They hire my friend. I don't want my. I want my friend. Yeah, pray for it.
So you now start saving so much more money.
The money that I get, I say I want money for my. I say they came my house now.
Yeah, so I say the way you want buy the thing and the way they now get you the cool house there. President, we have paid the house. Give it to you. You keep it small money to buy the thing, right?
That is small money I'm looking for. I say money. I can't stay to one state to. What now when they say in the
so you mean you can go in the place you can't and you live in good all day. Some people will be asking but I all my living at the house there and everything, eh?
Yeah.
And when people asking that, they be talking what you can do today.
I say, yo, now my dog catch it. Yeah, I'm not going to be small on me all I have, but not going to be for me. So the last more jealousy.
So what you want to say to the president?
I wouldn't want the president thank you. I asked him to do it more and more. That way, boy, I need your for as if me. My chicken baby, and I know they for the children. They talking the children. What say he there? He there. I said my chicken there. Oh my chicken there. Then what say my grandchildren there? About 4. They are not ready for voting for. That will be not over. All of them and they will go. That particular all our chicken baby then are not ready for voting. They will go.
They will vote for who?
They see me that do that for me.
You mean that job we are to go for?
That job we are. Let me just say that again. You. As I mean now, you all about na labor. If you want all my chicken to be there, you for you.
So, Mama, you say you want buy the mattress to kind of house?
No.
And job we have big good house for you.
Yeah.
The house there, Mama, you not come to get money to pay. That one buy it. And you been having a dream. How old were you when you were thinking to buy your own house? You were young, or that in your old age you started thinking that you want to pay your own house?
Now get a horse that I say. Before I get old, I want to pay. I will pay 2 rooms with outside port. I pay property when I get old now. I will not want to go outside to do something. I'll be doing this. That was my plan.
That was your plan.
Yeah.
Then before, what didn't happen?
Before they make do it for me. So I thank you. I know you know how to later I pray for you.
The time he can't hear you over to tell him thank you, or because the security was plenty, eh?
The time he came. That's more happening now. You are. Yeah, they claim they're going. One for you to the bridge. They say you're going to stop there. We say we now want to go before having for the center, the father, the grandbaby. We run to Kaya. We now want to go. I say you're going to know start there. That one when you know start there. That nice more run. The nice more go. We live running quick. Okay, you are in the house now. Before we enter, I said, where are they?
Okay. So, what you want to say to other people then I say, he's not doing good, he should leave. What you want to say to them?
I don't know Allah. Because they want to put in car. They don't want president meeting. I say, that one let the poor when you know. They not even want to say that job will be the house. That one let when you know. That's not going to be better. I say, against that. When the party will be here, I say, against that, you know what I question because you don't want president many. Joe, what doing where? As every way say, you know what for the But he will need as any die in Jesus' name.
Amen. You Christian, eh?
Christian.
So you say you want buy mattress.
Yeah.
You know what can we do? I'll give you small thing. Then the small thing I'll give you. Then the small one what you get, you add it there.
Yeah.
So I will give it to you, and then you might be adding the small with your number, so that at least we'll be checking on you when issues will be. Not plenty, but you might.
Not plenty, but they need to talking.
They want you might hold it alley there, yeah. That one there, you can change it, or maybe you can add it up. Then you go, you buy whatsoever, yeah. How man?
Yes.
You see, you lucky, oh.
Amen.
You see, President, we can't pay house for you. Then I said, I can't talk to you, and he small something too again. Yeah.
Thank you, yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Annie.
My name is Sekou Sherry. Yeah. I'm a Bandi.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, yeah. You say your name again.
My name is Malwa.
What happened? You not want to talk again?
George.
Oh,
you're thinking, yeah?
All right.
You know that boys are kind of dance soon. The block on the last one, Disney. Yo.
You're coming far off.
Yo.
And they play where you can go where they play far.
They play far.
Okay. So you finish now, you're doing everything. We pray God so you can get current, yeah? So you'll be living on current now.
I think, yeah. My number.
Okay. Come to your number. Don't call it on the one before. Hello and welcome to this special interview on Voice of Liberia. Today we've left Monrovia to come to one of the villages on the Banga Highway, and one of the things that caught our attention is, the buildings, these structures that we've seen along the way, and we thought to make us stop to ask a few questions and to understand some of the issues here today. And so my name is Sekou Sharif, and we have with us the town chief of this town. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello and welcome to Voice of Liberia.
My name is Joseph Flomo.
Okay, Joseph Flomo.
Yeah, I'm the town chief of Mason Shoe.
Mason Shoe?
Mason Shoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far is this place from here to Kakata or from here to Banga?
We almost, I say we are in the middle. From here, Kakata, we pay, from here, Kakata, we pay 300. From here, Banga, we pay 6 or 7.
Tell us about the historicity of the buildings we've seen.
Oh, yeah. Okay. One time we were called upon that the president is being some housing unit, and they told us that here was selected to be one of the benefit for us to benefit from the housing unit. And later on they came here, they told us we're going to do the building at the front. They came and do selection. All the area you see building here, there were houses. So they told us that those who we will mark their horses, they will be the beneficiary. And they came up, they marked 10 horses here. After they marked the 10 horses from there, the president came here to break ground. When he came, he did do the break ground. From there, the project started. After the project lasts for 3 months, when they complete it, the first 10 buildings, he came here to dedicate the building.
Before the construction of all the buildings, how the residents that were living in the buildings used to survive? Were their homes very deplorable to extent where they were finding it difficult to live in the houses?
Yeah, these are that was also hot. Okay. They are now hot. You see at the back, you can see those buildings. So houses hot, because this is now house is hot. So that what people were living in.
Okay.
Yes.
Was it a promise made by the president to the people of this town that if I'm elected, I will build the homes, or it was just all kind of get straw on his back?
When he came here to break ground, he told us plainly that he grew up in the interior. Those days when they coming from, when they living in the night, when people come from in the house to go in the bush to go and use the toilet, animal, at the night the animal come closer. So when you come from your building to go out to go use the toilet, animal may chase you all the way into your building. So for his reason, he started while under his reading, he will help the rural people to live in a modern home where there will be toilet, bathroom, everything. At the end of the night, when you want to use a bathroom, you will only remain in your house to use it. That was the one when he came to break ground, that what he told us. So he will do it by all means that everybody can benefit that in that direction.
So how the buildings are, do they have toilets, they have kitchen, they have all it takes, a unique building needs to have?
We got toilet inside, but there's no kitchen.
But you have bathroom in it?
We got bathroom.
And you got how many rooms in each of the buildings? Two rooms?
Yeah, 2 rooms with sitting area with inside bathroom.
For you, it means he has impacted the lives of this town somehow, some way. What do you say to these kinds of statements that people will say, the president is not doing this, the president is not doing that?
Liberia, this is our scene always. Even when Ellen was in power, we said this thing here before. Ellen was not doing anything, you are not doing what we wanted Ellen to do, we're not doing it. The only thing I can say to people is, we all go and sit and pray to God that God should show us a leader that. But right now, Liberia, if we just continue to be changing leader, it will not be fine for us. Because if you become president, you got a whole lot of things to think on. The first 6 years, it may not be enough. But when we see you start doing something that we know that 1 or 2 other people are benefiting, we can try it for the second time and see when your time is over. As today, Ellen time was over. Ellen served for the 2 years and her time was over. What she able to do that what she did.
Okay.
But we know that Liberia's politics is very dangerous. What makes it dangerous when somebody is doing something tomorrow, like the president. Now, job we are tomorrow, different person can watch. And when we continue like that, Liberia will always be going beyond, because the thing that the president was doing as president, we're not doing it for him or herself. We're doing it for Liberia. So if any president get in power, my only advice is whatsoever the person who are in power was doing, you start from there, then Liberia will go in from. Even when he came to break ground, still people were saying they want to have someone who groundbreaking, they can break ground, it can't work, but definitely when he break ground, it didn't take long. They start hauling material, people start coming to their side and say, oh, we know something going to happen.
And how many months they build this place for?
It went for 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
And everything went on smoothly and all the kinds of things and all of that. So 10 family heads want this to be in the buildings.
Yeah.
So many, when the people that are living in here now, if you have electricity, you can do almost everything in your house.
Yeah, because the only thing there is if you have electricity, because you have to if you have electricity, because the problem there is we don't have water, something that will give you water in the hospital. You can use it. The most thing we need here is one is electricity, because building like that, they need, when current here, if morning party building, people passing in the night, they will know, they say, oh yeah, at least. But those are one, and the whole house, the wire, all the building.
Oh, the entire building,
the wire,
everything.
Yeah.
So as soon as you put electricity on today, it gets on.
Let me show you. This is the wire.
Yeah, bro.
Huh?
Okay, so let's I don't know, because it's your place. I'm afraid. I wanted to ask, but I'm afraid I want to also take a look at how the inside part looks like. Oh, it's a nice place, eh? Okay, so this is the sitting area. Yeah. You have the sitting area here, and maybe you have your television. You put your television any part of the areas, and so you don't need to open your doors. So this is what the bathroom. This is the bathroom. Yeah. Okay, this is the bathroom. So you don't need to go out during the night. No. You just then this is one of the rooms, and this is one of the rooms. Yeah. Wow, it's good. So you see, you just put the light on, right? Yes. But the one solar plate. This is a solar plate that you put there. Yeah. So, okay. But this is the light that the people build with the house. Yeah. But this is not bad. You can have your everything here. And you sit here. So this is the back door, right? Yeah, the back door. Yeah, it's the back door. If you want to go out, so meaning you can come in this way, and you can go out this way. Yeah. This is a solar plate. And in fact, they put the electricity, the breaker, everything there. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, do this. So as soon as the LEC comes, you just put it on and all of that. Yeah. It's a unique building. Yeah. Honestly. So this is how all the houses looks like. Okay, folks. Okay, and there you have it. For those of you listening on the radio, for those of you watching us, this is the story. You're listening to our mother. You're listening to the paramount chief of you're listening to the paramount chief of the town. You listen to what they said, and it is something very interesting, folks. At times we all can disagree, but when there are good things, we need to say it. On this part, the president did well. Now there are a few things the lady said. That old man in that village said she had a dream to have a house with 2 rooms and a living area, but she never had any means. Looking at her condition, there could be no way possible that she could have said dream to come to reality. It is through the intervention of the president's housing unit project that today she's in the morning house. That house, it is estimated, if you are to do maybe around like let's say 5 to 6, 7,000 like that, or maybe you say yes, because building materials these days are very expensive. And I asked the people if that dead blast stuff, what they just do. They said no. They use cement from start to finish. And it is something very, sometimes let us be honest to ourselves. The government might not be doing all right, but there are some areas the government is doing well. Like this project, that lady, let me play it again, folks. Her story is really catching. Let me play this lady audio again, or video. Yeah? All right. Hello and welcome to this special interview on Voice of Liberia. How you doing?
Wow.
How did they go with you?
I thank you. I went all in where I come by safely.
How far from here to the bush?
Now, that's what they say, huh?
What's your name, Mama?
My name is Mama.
What's your name? Marsh and Ju. How long you been living here?
I came in 1977.
1977. And they house you in now. The first one you are living in, that what kind of house?
Now, okay.
Their black house, eh?
No stick.
Oh, how you can do? You put the sticks, put the sticks.
Put it by
yeah, okay. That you are living in. From that time that you are living in up to this new government account, right? Okay. But you're living in a very good house. How you got a house?
The one time I went in the bush, I had to go in the bush. My children say, somebody here. People here, they say the whole year. Then you not fair to be in the way the old horse they come and change it. I said, thank God, yeah. I said, but they say the post they will come back. So one I will never oh, it's not wrong with the walking. Walking, they walking, they ask me. They say, oh, they get a horse. I say, yeah. They say, watching your horse, your horse, how much room? I said, a 5 room. They watching it for 2 room. You are good with it? I say, yes.
So when the people that come to you, they say they want to change the horse. They ask you for money, or they say that who send them? Eh?
They are open sending.
That Opon send them. But when they come to tell, they say that Opon send them to come and bought the place and build.
Yeah, they when they say they say Moka people are Lana before they say that job we are pressure.
Okay. Oh, they say that job we are what?
Pressure.
Okay, he project. Eh? So they ask you for money. They thought they were doing it, or they do it free.
No, they're not asking for money.
So you not pay any father?
Nothing.
So they tell about that how many rooms you see that inside?
There are 2 rooms with living room inside.
So what you doing for living? What you can do to survive and live? Now what you see? You can go on the farm, eh? You be doing the work.
Now, Bridget, according to stay.
You go more.
More. I not get me. They came out, man. I in the wire. Man, I go so in the bush. No way. You see, I come from green contract. You got my wall. I said the wire they gave me. I want to buy my rent. What is that? I not get the money here. They see me going in the room in the bush. So pass on here. I come. I can guess when the deal. I bring a love me. I say I want to go in now because I play from the Sunday. I said before I get old, I'll be my whole too. Yes, somebody can do my number.
Also, it was a plane.
It was a plane.
You really wanted to build a type of house?
Yes, 2 rooms.
2 rooms.
Wait, inside about when I get old, I will not go outside. So God, because somebody can do it for me. So I get God, and tell the body thank you.
What you want to say to the president? What you want to tell him about what he not do for you? What you want to say to him?
I want to tell him thank you what he did for me. I tell him thank you. And I ask him to do it more. He must do more and more.
All the government and I've been here. You owe man now. You been here. You are all man. You been seeing other governments then I come. They not go. Since all the other governments then they not do anything for you in the time here. Let it.
I not even hear from my people. I not hear from my man. Who going for income the late president Tom Nefan. I not hear that president pay off for somebody. For my first time they did it for me. Thank you. I have a praying God say go. Let me lay here, let me see my hall, let me sit down on the road. Where I say now on the I'll take you like every children behind here. I don't know I pay my own. I didn't want to call the same one very well. I say I want to sit down on the road tomorrow morning. Buy from hospital. Bring any kind of job, your money look for me. I said I'm on the road. They make me west. So I'm looking for Sonny Jesus to send away to the water. You see my hand?
So you really had that dream. You really been thinking that, oh, you really want to build a kind of a house.
Yes.
But because you don't have the money,
you
really been thinking. I know when happy, you are looking just like magic.
It's just in my dream. The day I know, I cannot enter it, I can just make the deal. Because I'm one making my room decent. Yeah, I pray for it to do it. You see me say I first go, I get beat up.
So what do all you want to put in your house?
I want to bring all my in my room.
Okay.
I want to bring my in my, and I say my friend, from in my living room. Now they tell I bought it, they laugh and say nice. So anybody I'm not coming in my house. Well, you can't get it, you can't see me there.
So which type of material? How much for the material? What you want to put?
I don't know. Why higher? They hire my friend. I don't want mat. I want mat. Yeah, I pray for it.
So you now start saving some more money?
The money that I get, I say I want money for my. I said they came my house now.
Yeah, so I say the way you want buy the thing and the way they not get you the cool house here. President, we have paid the house. Give it to you. You keep it small money to buy the thing, right?
That is small money I'm looking for. I say money. I couldn't stay to one state to. What? That's when they say in the bush.
So you mean you can go in a place you can't and you live in good all the day? Some people will be asking us, but I all my living at the house there, everything, eh?
Yeah.
And when people asking that, they be talking what they can do today.
I say, yo, now my dog, I say, yeah, I'm not going to be so on me all I have, but not going to be for me. So the nothing more jealousy.
So what you want to say to the president?
I wouldn't want the president thank you. I asked him to do it more and more. That way, boy, I need you for I said me. My chicken baby. And I know the for the children. The second the children. What say he there? He there. I said my chicken eh. Oh my chicken eh. Then what my grandchildren eh. About 4. They are not ready for voting for. Don't win at those. All of them and they will go. That particular all I chicken baby then I not ready for voting. They will go.
They will vote for who?
They see men that do that for me.
You mean that Joe we are to vote for?
That do Joe we are. Let me just say not working you. As I be now, yeah, all about na labor. If you will go my chicken baby then. We will vote for you.
So mama, you say you won't buy the mattress to kind of house.
No.
And Joe we are big good house for you.
Yeah.
The house there, mama, you not come to get money to pay. That one part. And you been having a dream. How old were you when you were thinking to buy your own house? You were young, or that in your old age you started thinking that you want to pay your own house?
They don't now get a horse that I say. Before I get old, I want to pay. I will pay 2 rooms with outside port. I pay properties and when I get old now, I will not want to go outside to do something. I'll be doing this. That was my plan.
That was your plan.
Yeah.
Then before, what happened?
Before the man can do it for me. So I thank you. I know you know how to later I pray for you.
The time he can't hear you over to tell him thank you, or because the security was plenty, eh?
The time he came. That's more happening now. You are. Yeah, they claim they're going. When for you to the bridge. They say you're going to stop there. When we say we now want to go, we are having for the father, the grandbaby. We run to Kaya. We now want to go. I say you're going to know start there. That don't when that when you know start there. That not small run. That not small go. We live running quick. Okay. You are in the house now. Before we end up, I said we are there.
Okay. So, what you want to say to other people then I say, he not doing good, he should leave. What you want to say to them?
I don't know Allah. Because they want to put in car. They don't want president meeting and say that one the poor running no. They not even want to say that you will be the house. That one is running no. That's not gonna come to be. I said against that. When the party will be and I said against that, you know our question because you don't want president many. Joe what doing where? As everyone will say, he don't want for the king, but he will lead as any time in Jesus' name.
Amen. You Christian, eh?
Christian.
So you say you want buy mattress.
Yeah.
You know what can we do? I'll give you small thing. Then the small thing I'll give you. Then the small one what you get, you will add it there. Yeah. So I will give it to you, and then you might be adding the small with you no more, so that at least we'll be checking on you when issues will be. Not plenty, but you might.
Not plenty, but they even the talking.
They want you might hold it alley there, yeah. That one there, you can change it or maybe you can add it up. Then you go, you buy whatsoever, yeah. Okay, that is it. How man? You see, okay, that is it. You're listening to the program Issues of Today, right here on Voice of Liberia, and our trip over the weekend is what we came across, and you listen to the touching, a story of our mother and also the town chief. Let's go to the lines. Let me see how some of you are honest. Me, I want oppositions people to give their own views on this issue too as well. I want to see how we all can be honest. When the good is being done, we talk about it. When the bad is being done, we also talk about it. 0770-907. What do you make of the story of our mother and also the paramount chief and also the project of the president, where the old people, the people never had the opportunity. They never thought that they could ever own for themselves such a building they found themselves in. 0770-907-907, 0770-907-907, 880-907-907. The WhatsApp line is +231 770 907 907 +231 770 907 907 is the WhatsApp line. Or the two local lines here that you can join us on is 0770 907 907 0770 907 907 0880 907 907. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Go ahead.
Well, I not listening from the beginning, but I almost listened 15 minutes ago now. So it's not strange to me. I know what President we can do. And let me be bold to you. We call it President we are. 2017, I have a vision. Let me give you a remark again. Do a recording, please. 2017, I have a vision. I saw Councilor Winston Thomas. They say Moses. And Winston Thomas stood. They say Joshua. That we are still on his left. They move for them. They hired him Moses. I saw Councilor Tiawan stood on the right. They say Joshua. And Joshua stood on the left. So my vision was one of them will be president, Joshua will be vice president. That's how I think about. But later, if you go say no, the vision was not like that. What I mean is Moses, the people is here, they are Moses. And Joshua is a Joshua. And the children of Israel really rebel and see God punish them in the land of Egypt. He used Pharaoh to use them. Pharaoh was Taylor. God showed it. Pharaoh was Taylor. And God said Moses was Ellen Joseph Shelley. And now it is time for Joshua to lead the children of Israel to the promised land. So I saw it, God told me everything that Joshua is Joshua. And we are not going back to Egypt again.
Okay, thank you. Let's take another person. Hello. 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 Good evening. The person is on the line and you holding the line. Hope you can. 0770-907-907 0770-907-907 This person, hello.
Yeah, hello. My name is Marty Brahma and I join you from the Johnson Field resident.
Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, if we can just get about 10 civil sheriff in this country, I think the country will move forward. I just sitting and then listening to your program. Your response to things is very, very sweet. It's very, very sweet to people to listen to a radio. I stand. Thank you very much for your show. Let God bless you.
Okay, brother. Thank you very much. I do appreciate. Thank you. We take more calls here tonight. With the remaining 13 minutes to go, we take more calls on this. Hello.
Sheko.
Good evening.
Good evening. This is Jim Do, the simple Liberia people English big man. Sheko, let me say plenty thank you to our president. We are for a good thing he's doing for our people, our common people. The president, God will bless him. You see, I listen to our man. I listen to Australia. You know, sometimes you want to do something and you not get it, but when somebody can't do it, and they say person who you know that do it, then people lying say that person, now the person do it, sometimes I can hear you. President, we are better for that people. Then people lying, oh, they may rent, you know, and the woman keep telling that lie. They may not rent anything. You see how our people so wicked in this country. Somebody do small good talk about it, good word. President, we are God bless you for helping our people. Thank you. Sekou, you yourself are go there to see it for yourself. Thank you plenty. My name is James Dodo. I mean the simple like your email.
Okay, Chief. Hello.
How are you? I'm Brahma Sherry calling from Bapolo, Bama.
Bapolo, Bama. Go ahead.
I want to appreciate the effort of the president. He did well. When somebody has done something, he should praise you. For my appeal to you, Sekou, I would like for you to make a tour on SR2 to see our own condition in Bapolo. Right after Bomi, the next bigger town is called Bama. I would like for you to come make a tour in the district. You see our own condition, so then you will know how to.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We'll take another person here. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Sekou. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I'm Mohammed Ali calling from Ghana. Thank you for the president for what he did for our mothers. We thank you very much, but certain things can happen to your radio. Your frequency and another frequency can be jamming each other. So
From where?
From Banavia.
Okay. Our technicians will look at it, yeah?
Yeah, they will return to Banavia. You can be something, can be messing up sometimes.
Okay.
You can get it clear.
Thank you. We'll work it up. Our technicians will do that, and they're listening. Thank you very much. We take more calls. 10 more minutes. We're going to take 5 minutes out of 10 minutes to go, and then we call it a day tonight. This is it. You know, at times we need to say the truth. When the truth is something that we say it. It is not all the time we need to say it and criticize. When even the truth, something good is glaring, we don't talk about it. But I think this is a very interesting human interest story. Hello.
Good evening, Sekou Sherry.
Good evening.
Thank you, Sekou. I'm a member M Super Junior. Sekou, I joined your conversation this evening from my resident in Kuku community. Well, Sekou, I sat down quietly to my phone and listening to your conversation with that female. You know, it's quite a touching one. Like one other caller said, Sekou, you are one of the inspirational journalists, you know, a media iconic in this country. You know, that is the reason, you know, basically we have to turn to Brother Labrador to follow you for investigative analysis. What about people have said the president built those rooms and he's renting it. And that old lady just testified. President, we are benevolence is just overwhelming. You can measure it. It's not unfortunate that people try to print this, you know, philanthropic to be bad. Why it is true he cannot meet everybody. So from all who he has not met yet, we're optimistic. We're going to give him a second term. And we are sure in our second term, he'll be able to meet over 70% of his people. Thank you very well, Sekou. Continue the good work, and God's going to repay you. Thank you very well.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much for. We take more calls up to. We have like roughly 3 more minutes to go. Then we'll call it a day. Up next is the news. We'll take more calls. We'll take this person on the line here. This caller. Hello. Good evening. Hello. You're live on you on the line, but I don't know why I said you're not saying anything. The calls are 2 minutes, so when you come on, you just need to go straight to the point. Please, you don't want to hold the line or do something else. As soon as you put in your call, you go to the point. Right? We're talking about this old lady story in Manzanzhou, where the Oma is playing about how she had a dream of getting a home of such, but she never had the money. And luckily for her, the president's project, she was involved. And today she's living in a modern home in the village there. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one is James coming from me, George.
James, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't appreciate you. Yeah. At least someone do good thing. At least appreciate it. I appreciate the woman. What she did and what you did for her. Someone to thank you. The president thing and yes, God bless you. God bless the president.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's all the time we've got to be here. Please hold your calls. Tomorrow we'll be back here with much more interesting issue. We want to say thank you to every one of you for your listening role. And those of you who've been watching us in and out of Liberia, we want to say thank you very much. We will be back here tomorrow on the program Issues of Today on Voice of Liberia. My name is Sekou. I'm Sekou Sharif, and we'll be back here tomorrow.